show you guys these little storage containers. I bought these from Sam's and Walmart. There's a giant container from Sam's which contain like these bigger ones, and then these smaller ones came from Walmart for $10, and I think the bigger one was $20 at Sam's. For anyone who's interested in food storage items, these are pretty amazing because as you can see, all of our dinner is stored in there. I don't think we have one that's clean for the salad, so I'm going to put that in a different container. But this is pretty cool for all the food that we have left over. Morning, guys. Today is a work from home day. I just got home, so let me get Jack situated, and I will explain everything before I have to start working. I'm coming, sir. Hold on one second. So I didn't share this the other day, but I dyed my hair, if you can't tell. My hair is actually this really sandy brown kind of color, but you guys will never ever see it because I always dye my hair. It's usually like that dark brown color or black. Because I dye my hair so often, you'll never see my hair color because I do not like my hair color. This week, nothing really interesting. Oh no, I lie. We have a couple of interesting things going on. Haven't been filming sorority videos because I've been busy trying to do other things, and I'm so excited to tell you guys this news. Don't know if I'm going to tell it to you guys today. I may tell you when it gets closer to later in the week, but it's great. It's good. I'm going to create a whole video about it. I have so many things that I want to express to you guys on my channel. I just have to like sit down and plan how I want to do it. I have a new series coming up that's going to be incorporated into my vlogs that I really want you guys to watch. So please watch my vlogs so that you'll get that extra content that I'm including about sorority life and things like that. Filmed a video last weekend, as you guys saw, but my iPad did not record the video. I was doing one of those screen recording things, and I have a whole 20-minute conversation. I only recorded 3 minutes, and it was the last 3 minutes. So I don't know what happened to the first 17 minutes of the video, but the last 3 minutes were the only things recorded. Sorry, checking my lens. So yeah, that was disappointing. So now I have to reshoot it. Thankfully, my friend Victoria is okay with us reshooting it because we were just talking about how things can go wrong when you're shooting a video and what are the odds that it happened to me. So we're going to reshoot that this weekend on top of the other stuff that I have planned this weekend for you guys. But it's pretty much it. I'm going to go get sewed in, have my 6th cup of coffee. 7th. Yeah, because it's the 7th. My 7th cup for the 7th day of Christmas, and I will update you guys shortly. Morning, guys. I am headed into work for a meeting. Today is usually my day to work from home, but we have a meeting this morning, so I'm gonna go to the meeting and then I'm going home to finish my work because I feel like the office will be overcrowded. So that's what I'm going to do. You guys probably won't see me until around lunchtime when I do finally get home, but I want to pop in because I haven't spoken to you guys or provided you with an update on my week. Really nothing's been going on, but this weekend, now I can finally tell you, this weekend my sorority is chartering a new chapter and I am one of the charter members. So I have a chartering ceremony. Oh, for those of you who don't know what a charter is, that is, whoa, spilled my coffee. That is when you start a new chapter for your organization in a new area. So we have a chartering ceremony Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. So you guys will be able to see a little bit of that. Can't give you the details of the whole ceremony because it is a sorority thing, but you will see like little snippets as I provide them to you. So what else is going on? I think that's it. Oh, have to reshoot. Sorry, they're blowing leaves. Hold that thought. Okay. Have to reshoot. Have to reshoot this weekend as well because the footage was lost. So I have to do that this Saturday as well. And start on content. I've also started back blogging, so you guys check out my website for blog posts. Being that it's the holiday season, I want to provide holiday related content for people, like how I did Friendsmas and things like that. Take a look at that on my website. And I have some other exciting things coming too that I will share with you guys when I'm a little more settled later today. But just want to pop in, say hi, provide you guys with an update of sorts, and I will jump back on later today. Morning. I'm gonna hold off on showing you guys my coffee because it's more of an evening drink. I'm gonna make some tea. Today is my charter ceremony. So excited. My chapter is getting chartered today. So our ceremony is also this morning. I am, like I said, I just wrapped myself in the eye. I'm brewing some tea because we're having tea this morning. I gotta get dressed, do my makeup, and jump on the virtual call for the ceremony. We would have wanted it to have been in person, but it just worked out better with it being virtual. So I'm gonna take some time to do that. And Andrew's been drinking a lot of positivity tea. I'm gonna do that and then jump back on with you guys shortly to give you a rundown of the rest of the day. Okay, I'm super zoomed in because my background needs some prayer, but finished my makeup. Very similar to what I did for Founders Day. I did not put on any highlight. Hi, Jax. I have to put on highlight in the obvious places, but want to show you guys, I'm obsessed with these products from Valentino, which were sent to me by Influenster. So this is their, I want to give it the exact name, so excuse me. This is their Brow Trio in Granite. The idea is that it is a like eyebrow pen, which I'm obsessed with because that's how I get the little hairs to fill in my brows. Super obsessed. Also comes with spoolie on this side. Don't know if you can see that. Spoolie. And then it also comes with, when you pull it from here, a pencil. Pencil is not my shade. It's very gray, but I'm obsessed with the pen on here. In addition to the spoolie, which is really helpful to have. This is their mascara. This is what I'm using today. It is a contender with the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, I will say. I've been using this. I've been reaching for this a lot. And then this is their Color Flip palette, which is very Christmassy, very holiday season appropriate. Which, not sponsored, by the way, but I do reviews for Influencer still. So I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to show you guys these products. These are just their little brushes, but it took me like a few days to realize that this is actually 2 palettes, which are really, really pretty. Great for holidays. I'm obsessed. I've been using this a lot. This is what I wore to homecoming tailgate in my last vlog, and this is also what I'm wearing today for my gold eyeshadow. So really, really good products. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm about to jump on my ceremony really quickly so that you guys will, well, you won't see how it goes, but I'll tell you guys how it goes afterwards. Jumping on that really quick to go over, not really wearing anything special, to be honest. Everyone was like, let's wear cardigans. I don't own a cardigan. I own a duster. So I'm wearing this with the dress from New York & Company that I did not show you guys in my previous, lookbook, but it's the same as the gold one that you guys saw on my Instagram. So hold on. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello all, welcome. Today we are going to have one of many sorority talks where I sit with a cup of tea. Well, today is going to be a cup of coffee, where I sit with a cup of something and give you the tea on that which is sorority life. This is a place where we can talk about advice, questions that I commonly get. I may have a guest or two come on to speak, and just to sit down and have a conversation with you guys. It's Vlogmas. I'm kind of in the mood to do something different. So I said, why not add these little sorority talks into my vlogs for those of you who watch the vlogs but who also want some sorority content. Or maybe you haven't seen the vlog and I want to put sorority content inside the vlog so that you watch both. Because I can. So today we're going to just have a moment. One thing that I want to share, which I'm changing my lighting, sorry, that's better. One thing I want to share is, if you haven't been watching my vlog, is that my sorority was recently chartered, or really my chapter recently gained a new charter. Sorority gained a new charter, which is my chapter. There we go. Sorority gained a new charter, which is my chapter. I recently chartered a chapter. And I want to sit down and just have a conversation about what that was like. So if those of you have any questions related to chartering a grad chapter, this will be a great video for you if you kind of want to get the gist of what it was like, or if you may have some questions and you didn't know how that process works. I did a video not too long ago on my actual channel about chartering in undergrad, but I realized I didn't do one for chartering in grad chapter. Being that I've just recently experienced that, I'm here to talk about that with you guys. So let's get right into it. It was a process, to say the least. Do not go into creating a charter thinking that it's going to happen as soon as you think of doing it. It is a process. There is paperwork involved, and it requires a lot of diligence and patience, and that's putting it lightly. If I were to give a step-by-step of how to charter a chapter, some of the first steps I would include would be to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. Maybe there's a lack of presence of your sorority in your area. Maybe in your current area, it's easier for you to maintain a chapter where you are versus driving to the chapter that you currently reside in because the distance is a little far for you. All those things play into a contributing factor play into a contributing factor when you're looking to charter a chapter. Don't just want to charter a chapter just because the chapter that you're currently in, you don't get along with the people, because the messiness will follow you wherever you go, especially if you're part of the messiness. Just saying. Those are some of the reasons as to why some people may decide to charter a chapter, the good reasons anyways. When you're actually looking to charter a chapter, at least for my organization, you need at least 10 people in order to do so. So even if you have 10 people in mind that you for sure would want to charter the chapter with you, make sure that you have some backup people in case something occurs with those original 10 people. Anything can happen anytime you're chartering a chapter. It's not something that's going to happen that day when you attempt to do it. So make sure that when you're planning it, or if you're working on that process, that you have enough people to complete your charter, and that you have some backup people in case anything occurs with the original people that you chose. Like I said, this is not a simple process, and it is not something that occurs like the next day or even the next month. It can take several months to complete a charter. Several months. So I want you guys to be aware of that for anyone who's interested in charting a chapter. For some organizations, it may be quick. It may take nothing but a phone call and some paperwork to be submitted. For other organizations, it may take some time because they have other things going on. The time that you attempt to chart a chapter also plays into a factor. Maybe it's a high peak season where you guys have a lot going on for your organization, or maybe it's a low peak season where you have absolutely nothing going on. But as long as the need is great, and as long as the desire is there for you and your members, and you persist, it is something that will happen for you. Some of the roadblocks that can contribute to delays in charting a chapter include paperwork, unresponsiveness, or the members yourselves not having everything put together in advance. I say it is best to plan. It's best to have backup plans, and it's best to have a backup plan, because anything can happen when you're chartering a chapter, where you can get started on something and craziness like COVID will occur and you're not able to complete your charter. And that's something that happened with my particular chapter. I'm just throwing out that there are different scenarios that contribute. But make sure that you're always planning. There are certain things that you have to have in order to charter a chapter. Like, everyone has to be financial. Who's financial? Who's not financial? Does your local chapter that you're currently financial with, do they have any stipulations as to how you can pay your dues? Are your dues paid in order for you to charter your chapter? There's so many contributing things that play into effect that I want you guys to take into consideration before you complete a charter. So dues is definitely one of them. What are the rules required to dues? Do you have to pay all your dues? Do you have to pay a portion of your dues? Those things matter. With being financial, regionally, nationally, locally, all those things matter when you're trying to complete a charter. Transferring fees, all those take into effect, and they're different for each organization, which is why I'm not going into detail as to specifically what they are, but they are things that I want you guys to be looking into if you're interested in chartering. All those things matter. Paperwork, bylaws, those are very important. When you're creating a new chapter, you're creating new bylaws. Are you starting from scratch? Are you using a model? What are those resources that you're using in order to get that done? Take into consideration those things when you're completing that portion of your process as well. What else? Say you have all those things done. Say that you're completely done with creating your charter. Your name is something that's provided to you by the organization, so it's not something that you would necessarily pick, but what are you doing in preparation of that? Do you guys have a photo shoot plan? Do you guys have a website plan? What are you using for social media? All those things play a contributing factor for people who are charting a chapter. So make sure that you are looking into those things, and make sure you have those things planned out as far as when you intend to do them and how. Another thing that I would say to do as someone who's interested in this charter is to remain diligent. There will be times where you have to send emails back and forth. The organization will want things from you. Your leadership will want things from you that you have to submit in a timely manner in order for you to even receive your charter. So make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. Create a separate email for those things so that when you are expecting them, or when those things are needed from the organization, you know where to look for those things, so that you're not scrambling around later in life looking for those things. I have a separate email for my sorority. I also have a separate email for social media, in addition to separate email if I were an officer in my organization. So all those things are kept separately for me. So where if I know that I'm looking for something specific, I know what organization or what email I should be looking at that for, in addition to what folder, because I like to stay organized. On top of my emails, I will have folders where I can search for certain emails sent from different people. I know where to look for those things. So as far as all that, those are my thoughts on charting a chapter, things that you should be looking into. If you guys ever have any questions, you can always message me, but stay tuned and keep watching this vlog for more content from me. Evening, I am just gonna have my advent calendar coffee today, which isn't coffee at all. It is hot cocoa. Not mad at it at all.
Well, that's very selfish of you, Matt, when we have a man that needs to be bought back.
Since we're winding down for the evening, I'm just gonna have hot cocoa.
Well, maybe you should have protected your man, huh?
And so is Drew, apparently. So we're just gonna wind down and
that storm closed.
probably just have a chill evening for the rest of the evening, to be honest. Nothing really going on.